As a second marketing management student, I'm an active JME. I'm not bragging it, I'm just saying it for you to have this info. Yeah. So JME means junior marketing professionals. I'm an officer there as a treasurer. Having a multiple task as a student, mother, at the same time, daughter of the senior citizen, mom, which is here with me. It's a big responsibility for me. That's what I am now. Wife. And also this role that I'm playing made me strong enough to balance every aspect in my life. Just like now, I'm so happy, and that's how I built my confidence actually, because I was able to make it.
Wow. Anyway, those informations are really one of the many reasons, okay, why you really deserve to be interviewed. Okay? So I've heard that you are a mother and you are a student. So what is it like being a mother and at the same time a student and a daughter of a senior citizen and a guardian of your niece?
Thank you for that wonderful questions. As a mother, there's no specific task or let's say instructions. Since I became a mom, so there was no instruction given to me that every time your baby's crying, number one, you have to do this like that. There's no like that. Ang kukulit, sobra. Pero later on, syempre, sino mag-asikaso? Nobody will take good care of them except me. So I really have to be disciplined as well because I'm a mother already. So there's a time that even though I want to meet my friends or someone else, like my long lost friend, that we want to talk about this matter, I want to share something, I set that aside just for my kids and also for my parents. Just that's being a mother. And for me, as a daughter, even though I'm married already, I don't want to leave her of my mom. So even though she's a senior citizen already, it's like I am here for her. I'm working so hard for her as well. A wife, as a wife, so even I'm so happy because my husband, in spite of my kamalditahan, he's always there to support me. And then our relationship, LDR, long distance relationship, is not really that important for us. It's make us strong because we both like to have a busy mindset, be productive every day, even in a single. Yes.
Wow. And having that kind of husband, I think it's really a blessing, right?
Yes. That's why I'm doing my part.
Yes. Okay. So another question, Miss KK, is what are the struggles that you faced or you are still facing being a mother and being a student and being a wife and being a woman? What are the struggles that you faced before? And you can also share with us the struggles that you are still facing right now. And how did you overcome? And how did you overcome those struggles?
For me, I think when it comes to as a student, actually one of my problem because let's say for example, can I share my last year experience?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because when I was first year, I love to lead. It's not like you don't know how to do and do it. It's something like I don't want to brag, but I want to lead in a way that our group can start for something.
Yes.
It's like if nobody will do okay, let me do it. It's we have a common goal. We want to pass this, and then it's not like pabibo. So now, actually before, even though at age of actually greet me last time, but diba?
Yes.
I'm turning 31 years old. And then I even cried before the pandemic because I have this group that made me really feel so bad. Of the struggle that I last year faced, and then I even we have this organization group chat, and then almost all the marketing students are there, and then they're saying that somebody there complaining about something. That I'm trying to help, give us a burlap like that, and then they said, "Who do you think you are?" It's like, what is it like? It's like, oh my god. It's like, masyado kang pabibo. Suppose, oh my god. It's like, because nobody's responding, and then I'm the one who's there. And then, every time I'm trying to help, it's like, pabibo. So, ang sakit nung una, pero ngayon, natutuwa ako pag pabibo. Kasi the more you will stay only pabibo, that means there's something in there. If I'm going to shut my mouth and then I will just keep my, pabibo daw ako. So, I thought before, the reason why I'm sharing this, because you know that painful part of your life as a student will make you strong.
Yes.
12 years. I never been to school
Yes.
before. I just work, and then I'm so grateful to myself because I love to learn. Even though I'm not in school, I'm really curious. What is it like? I'm trying to educate myself. That's why when I woke up to the university, especially in summer, I'm when it comes to learning, I'm so starving. It's like I want this, that. I overcome it. I just don't listen to negative, to look or listen to them. You will feel like, ano pa yan? Because you're listening to them. The negative vibe will gonna kill even your dream, even your positive vibes. So that's why it's very important to protect yourself. You have your dream, you gotta protect it. You have to believe in yourself that they don't know what's on your mind. So that's very important. You have to focus on what you do step by step. So because if you keep on doing the things that is not really helpful to you, you cannot achieve your goal. So
What are the struggles that you faced being a mother, and how did you overcome it?
when it comes to being a mother, it's hard for me to control my son. Because before the pandemic, I don't have time for them. My mother is the one, my senior citizen mom, the one who looking after them, feeding them, everything, changing the nappy. So it's like I just focus on my academic. That's why I love the COVID-19 because I have time for my kids.
Yes,
And
definitely.
even sometimes, even though what do you call this? Even though I'm attending the synchronous class, I'm letting him sleep on my lap. Yeah, when we are talking, it's like we are just like friends, and our relationship, just like your mom. And then I'm so happy seeing you as a couple. It's very nice. I adore you. Yeah. So as we fight, we love, we fight. It's like even online we are also fighting. I'm going to uninstall uninstall for 7 years.
How about being a woman? What are the struggles you faced, and how did you overcome those struggles?
A woman,
Yeah, being you.
being a woman, what kind of woman? As a woman, maybe being me. Okay, maybe when it comes to being me. And then sometimes it's hard for me to open up because they will ask me again, who do you think you are? So it's not just a student, as a woman. So for me, being a woman also, one of my problems is like, for example, I having my YouTube. So if I have my YouTube, there will be a discrimination for what I am doing. I got this point, and then for me, how I overcome this as a woman, I don't care. I don't care what people said because they don't know. Even if actually, the funny thing about people, if you do your own, because this is what you think is good, they will complain. Complain. If you will listen to them, they will also complain. So why do you want to listen to them? Just listen to yourself.
Yes.
So that's how I handle my problem now as a woman, turning from negative positive. So if I think that I cannot benefit from there, I just get rid of it, and I'm thinking I'm more on analyzing. So that why should I? It cannot help me. So that's how.
Wow, thank you. My question is, what are your secrets in making it to the top, in making it to the Dean's Lister list, despite you being so busy with a lot of responsibilities? So,
Tan, 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 tan. Actually, to be honest po, there are no secrets that I'm going to
share.
tell you.
Okay.
Because you know why po? You know why? There's no secret. For me, there's no secret. If you just open your mind, your eye, your soul, if it right, there's so many things. Actually, you're the one who's going to do that. Because if I will tell everything to you, those are the things that is really working on me because of my attitude, because of my experience. Because if I tell you, okay, this is what you need to do, what if it would work? Later on, you will come to me and blame me. You said I'm going to be a dance lister. I just follow everything. So, what I am going to tell you, time management. It's all about priorities. For me po, I learned that when you say time management, is different from priority management. Pag sinabi mo kasing time management, is within that. That's the reason why we have, hey guys, forget your certification of matriculation. It's written in there. You have the schedule. Even though we are online, you have to follow the schedule. And then from time management, you have to have your self-discipline. Because if you don't have self-discipline, I'm telling you, you will fail. Because nobody can see you. And then aside from self-discipline, you should have integrity. Because when you say discipline, you're doing what is need to be done. And then there will be a tendency that if nobody watching you, you will cheat. It's like, ay, wala naman nakakita. But you don't know, the karma will follow you. Kasi whatever you do, ikaw din mabe-benefit. O sige, hindi ka mag-aral. Sino masisiro? Ikaw lang din naman. So, if things will happen to you, well, you have to take up the circumstances or, consequences. Diba, we have synchronous class, asynchronous class. So if you're not going to follow those schedule, eventually, how? Wala kang mamaya na yan, hindi mo nga nagawa ngayon. Paano yung mamaya pa? Wala, nalaglag ka na. Priority management, I want to emphasize is unahin mo yung mga deadline. Katulad ko, may deadline ako, kailan ba? 22. Actually, yun po yung ginagawa ko kanina.
Oh, wow.
So, pag may mga deadline,
At siningit mo pa.
pressure mo sarili mo. And then, what I'm doing po kasi,
Siningit mo pa yung interview. Thank you. Despite your busy schedule.
so, okay po, no problem. I'm enjoying it.
Okay. So, it is always time management. Okay. And then prioritizing. Yes.
Actually, this is my priority kasi we supposed to have this yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
And thank you. Yes. Actually, I am really learning with you in this interview. That's why I am really enjoying it right now. Especially your answer for the secrets of becoming a dance lister. Those are really true. If only students will really practice those things, they can really be on top. Thank you for those tips, and you've shared a lot of your experiences. So, next is, what did you learn most? Can you give me 3? Or can you give us 3 major things that you learned from all those experiences?
Wow, I love that question.
Yes.
Okay. Number 1, I always do this, but it is really give impact in my life. Number 1, you have to be grateful. Okay? you have to be grateful. Kasi pag grateful ka, yung, ang sarap ng feeling mo, wala yung sugarcoat. Yung grateful na, Diyos ko, Lord. Actually, I cried, and then I love to pray. Yun yung number one na talagang mas lalo ko pang na-appreciate. Kasi the more grateful you are, the more na, wow, kahit wala kang pera, ay, Diyos ko, Lord, thank you so much, wala akong pera, at least hindi ako utang, o at least buhay pa ako kahit may COVID. Diba? Really, there's a lot of things. Kung merong 100 o 1 na na problema, siguro may mga 1,000 na for you to be happy. Iba po, ganun yun. Talagang, you need to be strong. So, number 2, ano pa ba? Ang dami Okay, siguro, dahil gratitude, hindi ako lalayo, positive energy. Andyan yung attitude. Okay, ganito. Hindi tayo lalayo kasi gratitude, okay na. Sige nga, mahilig ka magpasalamat. May problem attitude ka. Attitude mo kahit maganda ka. Kung garapal yung ugali mo, wala, hindi makikita. Pero, pag, alimbawa, kahit pangit ka, hard ka, maninibabaw yung pagpusilakan ng loob mo. Ngayon, merong topic, attitude. So, eto guys, share ko lang sa inyo. Yung attitude kasi, pag kinumute niyan, kunyari, letter A. Letter A, ang equivalent niya sa numbering, let's say, di ba ma'am, ang A to letter Z, ay A to Z, 1 to 26 ba yun? Opo, yan. So, attitude with have A, T, T, I, E, U, T, E. So, if you're going to get the value of each letter, let's say, for example, A is equals to 1, then T, kung ilan man yan, accounting tayo. So, yung letter, get the value. Ano guys, equals mo yan kung ilan? 100. 100 yan. Sabihin, when you go out or everything, or syempre grateful ka na, samahan mo pa ng 100% great attitude. Ay, nako. Alam mo, kung mag-share ka man lang din naman, dapat yung positive na ba, hindi yung negative. Kasi pag negative na, nakakamatay yan. Hindi ka tulad ng pag-positive. Diba? Yung parang, ikaw, alam mo, ma'am, lumabas ako. Kita mo ako, nakapusaw. Ay, nako. Pati si mama, hawaan. Tama mamaya, nakasipisawat naman yung sabihin sa sawa na, ano ka na dyan? Diba? Yung parang hindi ka tulad yung kahit kasi ganun yun, kahit may problema ka na, smile ka pa rin. Hindi nga nila alam, puro ako selfie, akala ni wala akong problema. Pero sabi ko, sige kung magpapatalo ako. Kaya, actually, yung mga nag-react ng mga it's really, I just want to share with you. Kasi when you are succeeding on life, makikita mo sino yung mga nag-react, tapos sino yung hindi. Tapos yung supportive sa'yo, sino yung astig. So parang, oh my God. Pero sabi ko, thank you so much nakaalala. So parang doon mo pa rin kasi. So in life talagang matututo ka, pero you really have to be humble. You have to work hard, be kind, and be humble. Kasi pag wala, kahit may sakit na tayo, try to think positive. It will vanish. Kasi meron tayo self-healing power. I may sound baka something na weird, pero it's true. Because it's maybe because I love to watch motivational videos. So guys, pag din ako, pag parang nadadown din ako, natutulog ako pag hindi ko kaya, 8 hours. O pag wow, ligo, tamang kain ng mga gulay, prutas, lahat. So yung number 2 po, yun yung great attitude, kasama din yung positive mental attitude. So, dapat, di ba? So, pangatlo, be true to yourself. Hindi tayo lalayo. Kasi katulad ako, ma'am, siguro po, I don't know the reason, pero kapong reason, bakit po ako yung tinanong, kasi, kumbaga, in-interview ngayon. So, kasi pag totoo ka sa sarili mo, kahit ano pang post ko dyan, hindi naman yung sa itsura bawas yung ilong. I don't care. Kasi this is me.
Yes.
At kung gusto ko mag-filter, may filter ako. Actually, ito wala tong filter. Talagang pinapalan ko lang yung makeup ko. Pwede naman yun. Pwede naman yun. Pwede naman yun. So, ang importante kasi, you know how to do good things, set aside yung bad. Kasi minsan lalabas yun eh. Lalabas yun how to talk. Tapos pag nagsasalita ka kasi, nararamdaman yun ng kausap mo kung sincere ka o hindi. Habilin ni nanay. Ni nanay Tonet. Okay, so, bibilin mo to ngayong online. So, kailangan mo siyang, sabi ko kanina, grateful. So, dapat grateful ka. So, dapat yung may positive mental attitude or yung have a great attitude, APMA. Tapos yung number 3 is yung be true to yourself kasi it's how you express. Okay lang, minsan pag una,
Yes.
okay lang yan, wala namang problema. Pero pag ako po sa so you really have to be true to yourself.
Yes. Thank you for those 3 tips. Yeah.
Yeah.
And talking about grateful or being grateful, to whom are you most grateful?
Tapos, ang dami niyan.
Oh, go!
Hindi naman isa.
Who are
Okay,
these
so-
people? And why?
Yes. So, kay most, syempre, alam naman natin na because of God. Okay, so, sige, thankful ako kay God. Kaya naman, dahil number 1, di ba, yung grateful, because I'm so grateful to Him, I have my blessings. Those people na. So, aside from Him, He's providing me those people. First of all, before I step in to the, as a parenthood, actually, before, nag-wish ako, sabi ko, please, kasi kailangan mo din mag-pray. Hindi ako nag-ask ng pera. Sabi ko, give me a man, please give me a man that he will accept me who I am, kahit yung mga flaws ko in life. Actually, one of my favorite quote bago ko mag-asawa, don't find love. Let the love find you. That's why it's called falling in love. Actually, pag dumating yung true love, or yung taong talagang talagang taong magmamahal sa'yo ng totoo, hindi mo alam. Tapos, malalaman mo lang yun eventually kapag ka nagsama na kayo. Tapos, nag-effort talaga. The thing is, if you are really good and God is not sleepy 24 hours, He will give it to you. And then I prayed. Can you imagine? It's a simple prayer. Share this na thankful ako sa Kanya because sabi ko nga sa Kanya, lagi akong ang corny ko daw, sabi ko, you know what? You're the best thing ever happened in my life. And to sum up, those professors that given me the opportunity and
What inspires you to be like that? To be very motivated, to really share things to others. What inspires you today?
actually inspired ko siguro today, to be honest, wala akong COVID. I'm still healthy.
Good. Yes.
Promise. Yun yung ko na I'm so grateful, motivated because I'm still here. We never know what tomorrow may bring. Tomorrow, hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari. So,
Yes.
nakapag-inspire din sa akin na you have to do good things. Always do your best. Tapos always provide value. Yung parang always look for something na how can I help you? How can I serve you? Hindi kasi na you are asking, how can I serve you? How can mag-bounce back yan. Nag-generate siya blood itself.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, I agree. I really agree with your idea that really be one thing that can really inspire us is after a year we did not have or had COVID. It's really a blessing already. What advice can you give now to our viewers, to your fellow students, and to those people who are experiencing some of your experiences right now? So what are the advices that you can give?
Based on my experience, you should never give up. Never, ever, ever, ever give up. You will never successful. Sa tingin nyo kaya, kung walang challenges na nagaganap, katulad ng patin, do you think kung di sila ang success, paano kaya, di ba? Kaya may nagiging success, the reason why it exists, because of those people that they are persistent, they are very determined, they have focus, and then for me, the reason why I focus, because I have a goal. Of course, pag nakagraduate ako, I want to have my own business. Napakita ko sa inyo, never give up. Kasi lahat yan, meron siyang I will not, actually when it comes to success, I will not consider myself as a success. Kasi pag nandito ka na, hindi pa tapos ang lahat. Hindi pa tapos. Kahit may nakita niya, may sasakyan, may mansion, hindi pa tapos kasi life continues to, never stop learning para guys.
So, with all those things, how do you view life?
Life is about sharing what you have. Because, parang ayoko maiyak. Kasi ma'am, actually, what do you call this? Life for me, actually ma'am, mahilig ako magsulat. Hindi ko lang na hanap ulit. Kasi when I was in Malaysia, I actually give meaning each letter life. Siguro ma'am, next time i-share ko yan sa inyo.
Sure.
Pero for me, life is about sharing. Why sharing? If God never share this opportunity with us, we're not here. So that's life. And then, malalaman mo na kung ano talaga yung buhay pag shinare. Katulad nga ako, I have my mother. Kung hindi ako inalagaan ng nanay ko, that means, ayaw niya i-share yung buhay sa akin. So dahil shinare niya sa akin yung buhay, she took care of me, she did everything for me. So that's life. You are trying to share. Life is about sharing and then being able to give back.
So, and because of vlogging, YouTube, we are talking about that right now. We have this shout out in vlogging, right? Like shout out guys, shout out friends, shout out to everyone. So, relating all the things that we talk about, if you will be having one shout out, what will be your shout out and why?
It will be very simple, but if you can really relate to what I did before or kahit ngayon, for me, yung shout out ka. Shout out sa inyo. Dream big dreams.
Wow.
Dream big dreams. Because they will look at your life status and then they will discriminate for what you are doing as your work. Out po, dream big dreams. Not small, big. Because if your dreams is not big enough, that means hindi mo talaga siya maano. You have to make it big. Big enough. It depends on you. You have to believe in yourself. Siyempre dapat po para yun sa'yo sa tingin. Just like me, I dream big. Because those achievers, they cannot dream big. They cannot achieve those if you don't have big dreams. Those achievers, do you think they're just dream small? Of course, big yun. Because if you stop being better, you'll eventually stop being good. Right? So, I hope this makes sense.
It is. It is making sense. Since from the very first answer until the shout out, it all makes sense. So, our interview is done, Miss KK, and I am really thankful. I'm really grateful for saying yes to my invitation. So, I just wanna say, really no words can really express how I am thankful to this moment, to this time. And just like what you said, everything has really its purpose. It's like connecting dots. I really believe also in that kind of idea. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate everything. Yeah, I'm really speechless in giving thanks to you. So, thank you so much, Miss KK, and I hope to see you in person. If not this week, maybe next week. Okay, I really hope.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, just like what you said, we really don't know what will happen. So, let's just be ready and seeing each other.
Be happy.
Yeah, downtown. Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss KK. Really. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks for having me here. I'm so grateful as well. And we both thankful because we have common goal.
Yes.
To spread the dream big dreams.
Yeah. Shout out. Bye-bye. Shout out.
Bye. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you more.